is another one of our near zero carbon retrofits. Rona was already here, but fairly poor quality plastic windows were in here to start with. It's a very, very small property. It doesn't even qualify as a flat under national minimum space standards for new build. So we had to make best use of all of the space, but I'll come on to that in a minute. What you can see here is new triple glazed, inward opening, tilt and turn windows. So you can see from that window up there that you can actually ventilate quite securely. Even if you did that down here, you'd have to work quite hard to get into the property, but it then gives you much greater efficiency because the glass is the most efficient bit, the wood is the least so. There's more wood, the less efficiency. Keeps the costs down because there's less woodwork, and I think it looks quite good as well. So that window is set into internal wall insulation because we can't spoil the streetscape on the front of this. This is quite a sweet little street of cottagey terraces. So what we've done is done internal wall insulation. You can see from here the thickness, but actually doesn't make much difference to the amount of space in the house. Customer didn't notice it after we'd done it. It's a new system that we've developed with Back to Earth down in Devon. It's fully vapor permeable, so it's good for the building, but it's wood fibre, so it's also got some thermal mass, so it'll assist in mitigating summer overheating and stabilising the indoor temperature. It's made up of a stud system so that we can use traditional plasterboard and skim to finish. Vapor control is dealt with further into the construction. And then as we look round, while we were here, she wanted a new kitchen. We took this wall down, put some steel in so that she could get more space. This is a Douglas fir handmade kitchen. The carcassing is not chipboard, so it can be reused. Stainless steel worktop is still to come, but just to show off, we scribed the cupboard around this so that actually what she's got up here is a whole additional load of storage space that you quite often don't get in the kitchen. So rather than just being two shelves plus a useless space to get sticky, we've gone that extra bit of storage, so there's more in there. For the stuff that doesn't get used that often, she's got steps. And then also to try and get more space into the house, this used to be a really, really steep staircase with a winder at the bottom and another little doorway here. We removed that, built a brand new staircase. As shallow, not quite on building regs, but it's not far off. Again, in this case, it's solid softwood. And then just to try and help with the noise in the property to next door, it's supported off a laminated timber wall there. And then going out of the house, we then took out this window here and we replaced that window with a door, having taken this door out here so that we could improve the thermal performance, replacing the light that used to come through the little quarter lights in that door with a rather nice little handmade and very super insulated triple glazed roof light to bring secure lighting down into the landing. You're going to be hard pushed to break in through that one. Going through into the back, we put cavity wall insulation in this extension, but we still didn't quite have the thermal performance we wanted, so this has 140 mil of wood fibre insulation. And then at the bottom where it goes, you want what we call a splash zone. That's actually just bog standard interlocking concrete tiles that also hide some of the soil pipes, and the door opens outwards to try and preserve space internally. We only went for cavity wall on the back in the end because this is an alley serving all of the cafes. So up behind me, you've got the insulation carries on up to the it goes round the back of the gutter. We put a new gutter on with new clips, but it's the shared gutter across the whole of the terrace. A bit of a problem when it comes to external wall insulation. We also rebuilt this roof as well, so that this is super insulated. The customer had been complaining that they couldn't really have a bath in this bathroom because it had so many external heat loss surfaces. She could manage about 10 minutes in there before everything was cold. Now she can have a luxuriant bath.